everyone, this is Carla and you've reached my channel, Carla Being Crafty. I normally do a video every weekend, a FlossTube video where I go over my whips and everything like that. But today I'm doing just a little extra video in the middle of the week. And I'm not going to call it a tutorial because this is like really an easy idea, but I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a demo on how you can make an ORT catcher or a thread catcher for very little money. In fact, if you have these supplies at home already because you do a lot of crafts or you have kids, then it won't cost you anything. So what I am using, these Doris felties. I got 2 packs of these from Amazon. They were, I think, about $8 each, and there's 18 pieces in each one, and I got both because I wanted all the colors. This is a ton. I mean, you could go to Michael's and get 1 piece of this sticky back felt, and in fact it doesn't even really need to be sticky backed. If it's regular felt, then you just need to glue it, but this is what I got to do this. So what am I talking about ORTs? We all know ORTs are these little bits of thread that when we cut, you know, when you're doing your cross stitch, you end up with these little bits. And people like to keep them in like an ORT container. Some people, like at the end of the year, will gather all of their ORTs and put them like in a plastic clear Christmas ornament. You know, some people throw them away. I have been keeping them in these cute little glass jars, but these jars are not conducive for when I actually stitch. So I have these jars, and then I also have this little container that at one time had candy in it, and I keep my like my master scissors in here. I have scissors in all my projects, but I keep these for the few projects that don't have scissors. And then I'll use this as an ORT container while I'm stitching. But the thing is because, you know, it flips over because I stitch usually. I'm either sitting or lying down on my bed couch thing. I live in a studio, so I have a day bed. And if it flips over, all of the little threads fall out into my bed. And that's a pain. And as we all know, felt holds on to the threads and they don't fall out. So, you know, that's nice. And there's all kinds of like things that you can get on Etsy, Bitsy Bobs and things like that, and pads that have a felt piece for that purpose. Those are great. I don't want to pay for them. So I was thinking, like, what can I do at home? And I started looking around my apartment and I found a couple things. So the best thing, the thing that I'm most excited about, are my Bath & Body Works candle lids. So if you are a Bath & Body Works candle aficionado, you know that they come, the 3-wick candles come like this, and they all have these lids on them, which you're meant to keep on them to keep the dust out, etc. And a lot of them have just like plain lids. This is kind of a gold one. I don't even know if these lids are with the correct jar, so because I move around a lot. Some of them have black ones, plain. But they also have started doing some really pretty lids. Like this one in the Christmas line has a Christmas tree. Here's like a wavy one. Here's one that came with the fall scents. It's like a pumpkin. Yeah. So anyway, I thought, well, those would be great to use as ORT catchers, because I can make them inexpensively. I could put one in every project bag. I could make the felt color match the project bag, and you know, and then when I was stitching, then I can just lay those out and use them to catch my ORTs. And then, you know, when I'm done with the project, I can gather them all up and put them in one of these, you know, little jars to keep or to throw away, whatever. So that's what I did. So that's what I wanted to show you today. As a little aside, what exactly is an ORT? Now, a lot of people think ORT stands for old ratty thread, and it's just like a cute thing that we call them, but actually ORT is a word that is from Middle English from the 15th century, and ORT means a morsel or a scrap. So that's what it is. So it actually is a real word. So that is what an ORT actually is. So here's another one that these came out last year. It's like a sweater pattern. So if you're going to be using these lids, and I do have a couple alternatives if you don't use these candles and don't have them. Candles can be really expensive, so I'm not suggesting you go out and buy these candles for this purpose. I'm just saying if you already have the candles, here's something you can do with the lids. I mean, I use them as coasters, and you know, and I use the jars, the pretty ones, to hold, you know, as like hold African violets, and I do all kinds of stuff with them. But so the lids have this little plasticky, rubbery, plasticky ring in them, and you do want to get that out. I did a couple already today, and 2 of these things peeled out super easy. One of them I had to fight with. I used my little X-Acto knife to kind of cut it, and I had to pry it. And so, you know, I guess it's hit or miss. So like this one, you know, came out, just peeled right out. It was super easy. And then this one, which is this leaf pattern, this one I had to kind of fight with to get it out. And there's a little bit of glue left in here, but that's not going to matter. So then all you do is you take your sheet of felt, and I'm going to use purple in the leaf because I'm going to put that in to this flamingo bag, because the leaves I think go with the flamingos, and this is purple and pink, so I'm going to use purple. And then you just put the lid on the back and trace around it, and then cut it out so you have a circle. And then you want to kind of stick it in here and kind of see, because obviously since you're using the outside and you're putting it on the inside, it's going to be a little bit big, so you want to trim it, and just trim it until it fits. And then once you see that it fits, and of course I put it in here, and then it's hard to get out, which is good, right? So once you have your circle trimmed to the right size and it will fit properly in the lid, then you just peel the backing off the sticky back and put that, yeah, I'm trying to do it up high and that's not working for me. And press it down. There you go. And then you have a little ORT catcher. And you can take your threads, put them on there while you're stitching, and they're not going to go anywhere. And this will fit right in my project bag. And it's cute. I think it's cute. So that is how you would do it with a Bath & Body Works candle lid. But I was thinking, well, what if you don't have a Bath & Body Works candle lid? And I found 2 other things wandering around my apartment that I also made, and it worked fine. This is a pickle jar lid. Now, obviously, pickle jar lid isn't very pretty. And this is really messy. You guys have to excuse me because I ran out of the tape. I thought, oh, this is great. I'll just cover it with this really pretty duct tape. And I had just a tiny bit left. This duct tape I got at the Dollar Tree. So the roll of duct tape is like $1. And they have like all these really pretty kind of, I don't know, would you call that a holograph? Anyway. And so I just covered it with that, kind of folded it over. And again, it's super messy and you can do it a lot neater than I did. But then I put my felt in this. So that's just an ordinary pickle jar, mayonnaise jar, whatever jar lid that you might have lying around, or that when you finish your jar of pickles, save it, and you can make an ORT catcher with that. And then the last thing that I found, if you do diamond painting at all, you have 1,000 of these little green trays, because every diamond painting comes with them. And once you use them, what do you do with them? Because every diamond painting comes with 1 or 2. If you don't do diamond painting and you're interested in doing this, then you can get them online, you know, like a metric ton for like $5. You know, they're very inexpensive to get. But again, I just traced around this and then lined it with felt. And just like everything else, it's gonna hold your floss. Super lightweight, super, you know, inexpensive. I mean, this is basically just junk that was lying around in my drawer, my craft drawer. And yeah, very easy to make. And you know, as I said, you don't even have to get the sticky backed felt. You could get regular felt and just glue it down or hot glue it. But I think this is great. I was so excited I had to come on here and make a little video for you guys. Yeah, and here's another. I'm gonna do this one. This is like a copper hammered looking thing. So I did this pumpkin one earlier with orange felt in it. And actually I like the fact that there's a lip, you know, so it's not gonna fall off. It does, you know, give you kind of something to put in there. You could even, I'm saying this and I haven't tested it. I don't know, are these magnetic? Oh yeah, they are. So you could put even a needle minder in this lid to hold your needle if you wanted to. Does that work with the pickle jar? Yep, works with pickle jar too. Will not work, obviously, with this little plastic boat, but yeah. So there you go. Cute little ORT holders, ORT catchers. You can have one in every project bag. And you know, get one big sheet of felt, or you could go like I did on Amazon and get a pack with a bunch of different colors and color coordinate. This pack was one of them was brights and one of them was like primary colors, so felties, and I'll link those below. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this kind of down and dirty, quick little demo video. I was just really excited when I made these and I wanted to share it with you guys. You know, it's one of those little tricks that, you know, once you think of it, you're like, that's so great. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. If you are finding my channel for the first time, then please go ahead and subscribe, because I do a regular FlossTube video every week and talk about all my projects. And yeah, leave me a message if you guys have any other like cool ideas of stuff that you've done for you know, things to put in your project bag to keep everything organized and whatever. So let me know. Anyway, thank you guys for spending this few minutes with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in my regular FlossTube video probably this Sunday. Thanks. Bye-bye.